What's up, people? It's Jaye the Black here, another video. Salute to everybody that's tuning in. I hope y'all didn't think I was done with this Lala Carmelo situation. Oh no. Because apparently a couple days ago, unbeknownst to me, there was a guy by the name of ChokeNoJoke, okay, who put out a couple posts speaking on a video of Lala, basically saying that she don't need a man. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have seen that video clip. Well, he didn't take too kindly to that, and neither did I. I didn't know whether I wasn't really gonna make a video on it, but then I saw his post and then his video of him speaking on Lala messing around on Carmelo and the origins of that relationship, and that made me want to do this video. But before I get into it, make sure y'all like the video. I want to make a quick update, okay? As far as the red pill content that a lot of y'all who subscribe to me want me to make or have been used to me making, that content is going on Patreon exclusively. That's going to be like my red pill content channel. So I'm just making that update. As of this video, I'm going to be uploading at least 3 videos today and tomorrow combined on there. Going to be nothing but red pill content, okay? What I put on my public channels is more the commercial, more of the me, red pilling the world, which I'm going to put on a t-shirt very soon. And that's what I'm going to do on my public channels. But as far as my premium channel, which is Patreon, that's the content I'm going to put on there. So that's a quick update. But anyway, ChokeNoJoke put out 2 different posts. Might have been 3. But the post I'm looking at now is his original post on Lala, where it basically said, now Lala Anthony don't need a nigga for anything. You lose them how you got them, right, Sugar Jaye? And then under that, he captioned this video of Lala Anthony saying that she doesn't need a man for anything and that she really doesn't care about a man. Piss me off. Lala and her crew came up off of men. I hate women that say that they don't need a man for anything after he gave you everything, especially a son. You spat in that man's face in public, but you didn't like it when Sugar Jaye literally spat in your face in public in Babalu's at Swiss Beats party back in the day. What a great message to send your son that he's worthless to a woman. Backstory: Lala was with Sugar's they got Instagram now. Sugar Jaye was Sugar Jaye's girl and was sneaking around with Carmelo, clearly because he was a prospect to become an NBA player. We all knew he may get drafted back in the days. Now this might have been back in the Syracuse days, which was 2002, I believe. 2002. This was back when he was at Syracuse, because he's originally from Baltimore, but he ended up going to Syracuse for 1 year, and they actually won a championship, and then he went to the NBA that next year. So this was back in 2002 when she was a VJ on MTV, way back in the day. Back in the days, Lala and her friends all were after NBA players, and some of them got babies by them. Most of these women were undercover lesbians, as I believe Lala is. Y'all know how you got women who love to support the alphabet community, but then they will shame you as a man by questioning your sexuality. But they themselves, on the low, love them some women. That you can see it. You know what I'm saying? Just by the type of people that Lala's been around. But hey, you never know. I believe her relationships with Kelly, Kim, and others are more than it appears, especially when she had the VH1 show with my girl Ayana Poe, a former lesbian who worked with me at BET, who now after all these years has a man too. I heard about that. there was a female on there. She did not date dudes, right? She was all into women, right? All of a sudden, she got her dude. I heard about that, man. I'm telling you, man, these chicks switch like the wind, man. You know, they go where the wind blows. You know, they see the attention over there with the men. That's where they gonna go. If they have unsuccessful lesbian relationships, they're gonna go right back to the man. Let's see. I'm sure they taught her a man is financial security with a baby. Do you see how hard Lala goes for gay pride every year? I was there when Lala was with Sugar Jaye and saw her creeping with Melo to the day she got caught at Babalu, and Sugar and Melo had the fight that got Melo arrested and sued. Sugar Jaye walked in a club and I was standing next to Lala. Sugar says, "Hey baby," and goes to give Lala a kiss, and she moves. He looks puzzled and she says, "I'm here with my man." Sugar replies, "Your man? I'm your man." As we all knew, Sugar heart breaks right in my face. He walks away to the back of the party. Now Melo is right behind me in VIP, not knowing what they are saying and don't know Sugar. Sugar went and said happy birthday to Swiss, and he came walking back, leaving the party, about to cry. And Lala, now standing in VIP, sees Sugar leaving and feels bad, reaches over and grabs him to apologize, I assume, and he spat in her face. Melo just sees a dude spat in her face, jumps over the rail and fights Sugar. Now, anybody who has seen this guy, Sugar Jaye, this guy looks like he barely weighs 130 pounds soaking wet. This is a very small guy. Even now, I can only imagine how small he was back then. If he was bigger back in the day, y'all can tell me. You know, but the guy is very small and he looks very fragile. And you got Carmelo, who even back then was big. You know, that wasn't no fight. I don't think that was a fight at all. Unless this guy Sugar Jaye got some hands, I don't know if that was much of a fight. Anyway, let's see. The rest is history. Now, looking at the video, he talked about the physical changes that Lala had. Lala got her nose done. She got, you know, the butt enhancements, because Lala's body looks very different than it did years ago. Even though Lala kind of had some hips on her back in the day, she didn't have the assets, but she worked on that. As y'all are seeing a lot more of these sisters, even though Lala considers herself a Latina, which is fine, a lot of these females of African descent, they are getting their noses done. Because if you look at their before and after, they look more natural in their older pictures than they do in their newer pictures, because they're trying to conform to a European standard of beauty. That's why I don't want none of these sisters in the public eye, who are in entertainment, who are celebrities, telling me nothing about, culture appropriation. I don't want to hear them say nothing about how, white girls are trying to look like them, when clearly you're trying to look like them. And you're cutting up your nose just to do that. You are the people you hang around. And if she hangs around gold diggers, 9 times out of 10, that's what she's looking for. Now, I'm not saying that y'all should listen to this guy, ChokeNoJoke. As a matter of fact, I will put a link to the video he did, because he has a YouTube page. It's called ChokeNoJoke, Legendary Director. And in the video, he's discussing Lala and Nipsey Hussle. But he goes into detail about, Lala and the physical changes that she had, and basically her, basically dating one guy and dating another, just, a guy with potential. So she's kind of holding on to both guys, just to see what happens. And women do that. Women do that a lot. There's a lot of double dizzy clutching going on out here. Okay? So it's the one guy that meets all their, standards, but they are not sure that they want to commit to him. And then they got another guy who's a prospect who has all the potential in the world, and she feels like in that situation, she can get a commitment out of him. And what she will do is weigh both of her options. You know, she may even bring a third option into the situation, but he's just a throwaway option. But really, you know, she's currently with one guy to satisfy her, you know, immediate needs. And she got another guy who she's keeping close to her just to see where that goes. But she feels like long term, she's better off with the prospect than she is with the guy that she is with. And I think that was Lala back in the day. Also, Mano was brought up. Mano, his situation, that situation actually brought up by Mano's girlfriend at the time, baby mother, how she basically caught them in bed together. We all heard about that. But y'all know what's interesting is that Lala never really denied it. Like what's crazy was that her and Melo did some weird video when they were like dancing, not only dancing, but they were like in the video, and they were just like bouncing around to the beat. Like, it was a very weird video. It was a video of, I'm not saying nothing, but I'm not gonna deny it, because it was probably true. But then again, last year, update, according to Black Sports Online, y'all know I do my research, y'all already know that. The sister of Mace, Stacey, I think that's her name, Stacey Betha, had put up a post last year about how some 10 years, almost, not 10 years, 10 years later or more later, Lala was back with this guy, Sugar Jaye, revenge cheating for what Melo did as far as getting another woman pregnant. This according to Black Sports Online. Lala Anthony is allegedly back to hood banging with an ex-boyfriend from over 10 years, according to a disgruntled post from rapper Mace's sister. That's right, Stacey Betha blew up all the alleged undercover tea on Instagram after accusing the Uptown goon associated with Lala of stealing jewelry in order to impress the divorcing actress. Pre-Carmelo, Lala dated Sugar Jaye, a street clothing designer and known hustler. The two didn't last, but according to the accusations, they've been hanging heavy again. That wouldn't surprise me because he's familiar territory. You know, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of guys in the industry trying to get with Lala, but you know, he dated her when she didn't have the new nose, when she didn't have the enhancements. And women will always remember that. I mean, look at Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj went back to dating a guy that she had always been into. I'm not 100% sure if her and that guy dated when she was teenager. They might have, but she always remembered that. No matter how many industry guys she dealt with, women never forget the guy they first was in love with, you know, that they went through the hard times with. And I believe no matter how much Lala has gained over the years, a successful, wealthy husband, athlete, a son, she's always gonna have love for this Sugar Jaye guy. And what happens is it's easy for her to sleep with a Mano or somebody in the industry, and you know, there'd be no proof. You know, because in the industry, it's easy to hide affairs. Unless you're Carmelo and you're on a yacht and you get caught on a yacht with a no-name woman. That's different. But when you out here with your ex who's not a celebrity, 9 times out of 10, people are going to find out about it. Now, this article from Black Sports Online came out in April of last year. And all ChokeNoJoke did was confirm, and I believe there were other people as well that said, yeah, she's back speaking to this guy. Would it surprise y'all? Because once again, you got the guy who fits the immediate need, and you have the prospect. Years later, you have the same situation. You have Lala who's upset, who needs comfort. She's gonna go to a person who she feels the most comfortable, the person who accepted her when she felt like she was regular. And that was this Sugar Jaye guy. With Carmelo, again, long term, she feels like he's a better fit for her. And you got the dynamic of her being a little older than him, or Carmelo. There's a lot going into this situation, man. And I want people to understand that it ain't just the dudes out here that mess around. You got women that do it as well. And then when you got Lala talking about how she don't need a man. Okay, if you don't need a man, why are you still married to Carmelo? Obviously, you do need him. And I said it in my other video. She's only with Carmelo until financially or career-wise, she's in a better situation on her own. Until that acting career takes off, she's going to stay with Melo. She's going to work it out. But we will see. All right.